See you. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, everyone. Happy May. Nope, April. April, almost May.
I was looking for my stocking hat. I thought you were going to say happy holidays.
No.
Why can't all holidays be happy? Why just Christmas?
I'm happy all the time, most of the time. Some of the
You are. Hang on, let's get Sean on here for a take on that. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, hopefully everybody's getting better weather where they're at. I kind of like to be outside right now myself. It's kind of nice and warm out there in the sun.
We
My
had,
head looks kind of red.
we had a beautiful day yesterday, and today we have rain.
Just keep that down there, would you?
Yep.
All right. Well, we got a good show for you guys tonight with our guests. We're going to have some updates for you, and we'll get things moving along here with, well, sponsor video for our sponsor that's our guest tonight, Splitjaw.
The following episode of Large Scale Live is brought to you by Splitjaw, makers of quality metal products for the G-scale modeling world. For rail clamps, expansion joints, bridges, and more, Splitjaw Products has you covered. For more information, visit their website at www.railclamp.com.
Oh, hang on, I gotta visit that now. Hang on. That's what the video told me to do. I gotta go order some stuff from David.
Go ahead.
So, what do you got new to show people, Nico? Perhaps.
Oh, wait.
Oh, what do we have? We have a frost advisory here in South. Get out of here. Frost advisory? It is South Jersey, I guess. So.
Yep. Well, do you want the biggest news I have right now?
That's entirely up to you.
All right. Well, so the first prototype of the show car has arrived, which some of you have seen it on Facebook.
I can see Steven's fingerprints all over that.
Yep. But I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it turned out nicer than I had hoped.
Very nice.
Obviously, we've already put our KDs on there, so that's not what it comes with. But I mean, the graphics are phenomenal. Everything is beautiful. I mean, it came out great. I'm just so happy with it. So that is the one prototype. It actually ended up showing up like 2 days after the show, the last show. Unfortunately, I was hoping to have it for the last show, but it didn't. And news on the cars, they are in, last I heard, they were in Chicago moving towards DC, and then from DC, they'll be trucked down to me in Southern Virginia. So they are in the States already.
So they're going past me to get to you.
Yep. Yeah. They were in Chicago, then they're going to Dulles, and then from Dulles, they're getting trucked down to me. So they are here. The last, I believe there's like 16 left on pre-order. So
maybe.
if you want to get the pre-order price, I would order them soon, because at the show they will be $10 higher, unfortunately.
These things happen.
Yep. Well, we got hit with some extra shipping costs. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it happens.
And then just another little 4-track thing. We are now making ladders for the tank cars, replacement ladder.
Ooh, I might need a couple of those.
So
Whose car is that?
So they'll be on the shop shortly. But other than that, I'm just trying to get ready for the show.
I feel you on that one. All right. Nothing else new on your end then?
That's what I got going on.
Okay. Well, let's see what I got here. Nope. Wrong button. Try that again.
Oh, and I could show some layout updates if you would like, but
Yeah.
or do you want to wait for later?
I'm ready to show what I had here.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. So the newest thing that I have, like product wise, of course, wow, that's rather small, is USA Trains does have a run of the SD70 Max coming soon. It says October delivery. I'm excited. Not about giving Robbie my money for 2 Conrail units, but I'm excited about them. I can think of worse things to do with my money, but I'm excited to see that they're having a new run coming back in. Although I do like that Canadian National. For some reason, that paint scheme keeps growing on me. So yeah, I'd like to see this patriotic scheme, like when it's actually done, not the rendering. The rendering looks kind of
Washed out a little bit, yeah.
I think when it actually comes in, it's going to look a lot better.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yep, we were just Mr. Larry Otis and I were just up there 2 weeks ago.
You got a comment there on the hopper.
Thank you.
Tom will be heading up. I'll look at his face and I'll forget his name again within a half a second, as usual.
Yeah.
And I'll go, what is it? Robert Galvino. I'll remember him. I got that name seared into my brain so I don't forget it again. If you're listening, Robert, I'll never forget your name again.
I'll never forget you.
Outside of that, let's see. If you want to show your layout thing there real quick, Nico, you can.
Thank you for the.
Yeah. Because I gotta go to it.
As many of you know, I was building the triple crossing. So we actually got it finished where we can run trains. And there is a still photo of the triple crossing. And I also have a video here. I'm going to try and share it. Let me remove that.
I want to know who's going to do a quadruple crossing now. You started a trend, it's going to be like when Cedar Point built the Millennium Force.
Well, I mean, I did it because of there actually is a triple crossing. So,
yeah.
Share screen. So let me hit play. So I don't have the sound on, so you guys don't hear all the.
You got to put it up on the screen yet, Nico.
Oh, it's still not there? Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I forgot that part. But anyway, there you go. You can see the bottom loop going in the top loop. Just some live action going on. And what's that?
Ooh, got the nut Sean. Tell you what, I love the concrete piers that you poured. Those look nice.
Thank you.
Now, how long do you have to let that concrete cure for before you pop it out of the mold?
We let it cure for about 2 days.
2 days.
But most of these we were doing in the winter. Where it was like 40 and 50 degrees down here. So we let them cure a little longer. And no, there's no rebar in there because there's really no load on them or.
I don't know if you had to have something in there to hold it together some or not.
No. I mean,
I'm not a concrete person if you can't tell.
You need the rebar for when you have tension. Under compression, concrete is phenomenally strong. So we have no tension here. We're tensionless. But yep, so it's coming along.
Sweet. Well, the other thing I was going to show quickly. There we go. Of course, is over on the largescaletrains.com website.
It is, Larry, when you live in the
South. Poor Larry. So just to rehash, I can't imagine anybody's forgetting about any of these things, but of course, April 30th to May 2nd is going to be the RLD Hobbies Open House. It might help if I actually click on a thing to add it to the screen like I just gave Nico heck for.
Yep. Sounds about right.
That is a new logo for Robbie, but he's already got another new logo beyond that I haven't updated that yet. But I like the newer logo even more. And of course, we'll be talking more about the Great Lakes Large Scale Train Expo and Midwest Garden Railroad Gathering that I may have no hair left. And, well, I don't know if Nico has any. He shaves his head so smooth. It'll be worth all the work that we're doing when it gets here.
You keep telling yourself that.
I do every night as I cry myself to sleep. The Big Train Operators Convention will be in Scranton, July 19th to the 24th. As I like to mention, you do need to be a member of the Big Train Operator Club to go to their convention, but their yearly membership fee is nothing terrible at all. And you get 4 magazines, and let's see, a quarterly magazine, and I believe we get a calendar once a year as well for the new year. And of course, May 31st to June 5th next year, 2027, will be the National Garden Railway Convention in Nashville, Tennessee. So
wait, what are the dates?
Did I say May 31st to June 5th?
Yes. Is that the actual dates?
That's what I'm seeing that I put down here. Why?
Oh, okay. I thought you told me it was sooner than that.
No, May 31st to June 5th, 2027.
All right. For some reason, I thought you told me it was the week after our show.
2
weeks.
Yes.
2 weeks I could deal with. The week after, no. Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, I'm glad Ken's here to keep us straight. That's why he's coming up here in a few weeks, so he can keep us straight.
Thank you.
But that's all I have is for upcoming stuff that's coming up. If anybody has anything that I don't have listed, let us know. You can go to the website, use the submission form because it is working the last I checked, and you can get it added onto the calendar.
So do we want to touch on our show really quick, or are we going to touch on that later in the show?
We can do a little bit later because I think our guests can chime in on that too.
I have a feeling Larry has some questions for Dave already.
Right. So, all right. Well, with that said, let's move along here. See a sponsor video for Me Loves Trains, and we'll be back with our guest, David Bergmann from Splitjaw. As soon as I find where to click. There it is. All right. Without further ado, we have David. Hi, David.
Hello. Hey, how are you guys?
We're very well. How are you doing, David?
Great. Doing great.
That's what we like to hear.
So we already had, while you were waiting to come on, we already had a question for you. So I don't know if you want to start with a question.
Yeah, but I have a couple questions for you guys.
Oh, boy.
Who goes first here? How about we take care of Larry first?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Talk about your lift bridges. Yes, I can.
So he said, are they aluminum or acrylic?
Are they? Yes, they're aluminum. They're aluminum. What's new with lift bridges? Nothing is new with lift bridges. A couple years ago, we took the double track ones and kind of beefed them up a little bit, but that's not really new. That was back in 2024, I think. We added some extra beef around the hinge and the X-brace.
I'm trying to get to your lift bridges here to show them on your website.
There's
you have double track and you have single track.
Correct.
Let me, I lost where I am. Where am I? I don't know if we want to, there we go. Can you see that? Oh, I got to add it to the stage. There you go. Got to do this twice.
Yeah, I'll need help when it comes my turn.
We all need help, David. That's why we're in it, Bobby.
Right.
So there's the bridges, and you have a couple options, right? You have a 32, 36, and 40-inch.
Yes.
So when you
go ahead.
That's the opening section. That's not the overall length of the bridge, correct?
That's right. That's the span of the lift.
Okay, span of the lift. And then you can get them powder coated in no powder coating, black diamond, or rust bucket red.
Black.
That's true.
Interesting.
And then this is so that's that one. And then you can go back to, let me go back one. And you also have the double. I think I went too far here. I lost it. Where am I? There we go. And there's the double track. And are those available? Those are the same opening dimensions.
Yes.
And, you have two options for track spacing. I was not aware of that. See, you learn something new every day.
We used to ask people what they needed, and they would come up with all kinds of odd measurements. And so I had to narrow it down to just two different parallel track spacing, just to keep the jigs and everything as easy to use as possible.
And this one's available in an additional color of industrial green.
Not really. I'll take that off.
This one is not available.
You did not see that. Pay no attention.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's another thing we did. We tried to simplify the powder coating options too, because what we found is that some customers were painting over our powder coating anyway, and they're using it as a base coat.
Primer.
Yeah, as a primer, basically, because it sticks to the aluminum, whereas paint won't. And so I just thought, keep it simple and narrow it down to two colors.
Oh, I mean, the black one looks beautiful. I've installed that one, so I know that one looks good. And obviously, just the raw aluminum looks great too.
Thanks.
And I'm sure that's going to weather with time and even look more realistic.
Well, it doesn't really. Aluminum will get a little bit dull.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It'll get a thin layer of aluminum oxide, and then this grade of aluminum, it's a self-arresting oxidation, so it stops after just a few microns thick, and it'll always look the same.
Yeah.
Decade later, it'll look the same.
That's what I meant. I didn't mean it was going to rust or anything.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah. Well, us metallurgists, we get into the weeds easily.
All right.
Hopefully that answers Larry's question.
Yep. If you have any other questions, Larry, jump in there.
Yes, please.
So, what is your question for us?
Yeah. Okay. So I have a 4-track railroad question and a Andrew question. Okay. This Great Lakes show, is this something we're supposed to be at? Am I right?
Is this something that you're supposed to be at?
Yeah, Split Jaw.
Yes. You will be there. You told us you'll be there.
I've been telling people it for months.
Am I supposed to teach a seminar too? Not kidding. Yeah, looking forward to it. Serious questions though. The aristo-craft made these smooth side streamlined cars.
Yes.
They're long, and you make with your 3D printing, you make these bolsters or truck lowering, bolster lowering kits. Do you know if those will fit those kind of cars?
Yes, it's the same. It's the same parts underneath.
Same deal,
Yep.
right? I'm going to need to buy some then.
The one thing to note on that I found, because I got some recently that were lowered like that, and Nico showed me, is you do have to trim, what do you call that piece underneath, Nico, in the middle? Because it rides a little bit closer to the rails. I can't.
Yeah, the battery box.
Yeah, the battery box underneath there.
Oh, okay.
Because it does drop it down a little bit, but you can pop it apart and trim a little bit off and put it back together.
What I usually do is I cut the two wings off, right, flat. Then I cut the box down about 5/16. So I take off everything. I cut the sides down 5/16 at the top. I cut the U shape down at 5/16. Cut the other side, reassemble it, and then glued a little two wings back on top.
Okay.
And I mean, it takes like 5 minutes to do one.
Great.
They look so much nicer too once they're lowered down.
Yeah, they really do. I like all passenger cars, but there's something about those aristo-craft ones. They have this funky green tint on the windows, and I really like that for some reason.
The last run they did had actual interiors.
And I don't think the ones I have interiors. I think it's like the green windows, like David said.
Yeah, if you have green windows, they don't have interiors. If it had clear windows, it had interiors.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep, the last run they did before they went out of business had vacuum formed interiors.
Well,
which unfortunately they are no longer with us.
yeah, that's sad. No, it's good to be here, guys, and I'd like to try to answer any questions that anyone has to the best of my ability.
We already have one here. So, any new products in the works?
Well, yeah, we have actually come out with several of them. Within the last 4 or 5 months, things got a little slow over Christmas, and just out of boredom, we started designing stuff. And I don't know where to start. I'll start with these add-on building plates. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was curious about those myself.
All right. So here's what they are. Here is a 1x4, 3 of them laminated together that I built, and I gave a little light coat of spray paint, and then I on both sides I glued our individual plates, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But I thought I'd show you the finished product, and this one I put a little sticker on there. The nice thing about these, I don't know if you guys can pick up the detail, but you see all the rivets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that rivet pattern matches the old Bridgeworks bridges we used to have. Those are no longer available, unfortunately, because of the hurricane. But the fall hurricanes in 2024 wiped out our supplier's workshop, so
Wow.
they're gone forever, probably. But we wanted to offer the same look, so we came out with these add-on plates. Now, what you get, and these have been selling pretty good. We just came out with them a few months ago. What you get is just a black piece of plastic. Here's the end piece. You get a pair of these, they curl. And this is ASA. It's printed with, we think proprietary way that if you paint it, it looks really smooth. It doesn't look like a 3D printed thing. It looks more like metal. On a bare part, you can see the witness lines from the 3D printer, but once you painted it, you don't see them. You just don't see them. Okay. And it takes about 3 or 4 coats of paint, and we show you how to do that. We do these center panels here. This one is another one I painted green. They're super easy to paint. Here's one I painted red. And we have little side panels, and for some reason I don't have one with me right now, but they're in the bridge I just showed you. And I have one in process here. I'm going to show you guys how to put them together.
Oh, sounds good.
And anybody that's wondering, that one of those kits might be a door prize at the Great Lakes Large Scale Train Expo.
Just might be, right? There's a really good chance. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I mean, we're offering these as a 38-inch bridge kit, but honestly, they're so easy to customize the lengths. People have been ordering them in all kinds of lengths. But okay, here's this is a kind of a pretend one. Yes, I will have those. Mr. Miller, is that Ken Miller?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, hey Ken. Absolutely, we'll have them there. This is just shows you how I put them together. Here's the same thing I just showed you. It's some extra 1x4, happened to be the same width as a track. So I wanted to make a deck girder. You could just as easily make plate girders that, where this is wider, where these come up over the side. And I like to use glue, and I like these little carpenter things.
Mm-hmm.
Super easy to work with. And you just glue them and clamp them.
I liked it. That's a very cost-effective way to get a nice looking bridge.
Yeah, thank you. And they're not expensive. So the prices is, let me show you the prices on these guys. How do I do this? Do I,
I mean, I could share it for you if you want.
well, I'm going to have to learn how to drive this eventually. So, let me try it.
Like riding a bicycle, David.
Share screen.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. Hey, look at that. All right.
And you
So
got
in the upper right-hand corner here, if you can see my mouse, is it's not really showing. Here is our 38-inch deck girder kit. Is that mine, or is that one of you guys sharing right now? Okay.
We were looking at Nico's screen for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. Now
I didn't click add. I don't know what happened.
Hey, let's put it up the internet mischief. Who knows what happened? Okay, so here's a 38-inch one, and this one's on my layout. You see it on a lot of photographs, and it happens. It's the width of the track. I did this in silver, but you get a couple of end plates. Actually, you get 2 pairs of them. And then you get this. These are nice. These just give you 3 inches of length. And here's a center plate. This, you can kind of see how you can see faint lines of where it's 3D printed.
Yeah.
Those are so shallow. You can see them, but those are so shallow that when you paint it, you just spray paint it, they go away. Which is that's a tricky thing to do with 3D printing. So that's what we achieve with our 3D printing process. The lines pretty much vanish when you paint it, and that's examples of what they look like painted.
So you could use these up as well as down. Right?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you sure could.
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
And here they are. The 38-inch deck girder kit is $88.75. Then you have if you want to build your own, like a custom length, end panels are $14.95. That's a pair. Center panels $12.95, and add-on panels $4.65. And we've had a lot of people, satisfied people, order these. One fellow wanted 50 feet worth.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Asked him to send me pictures when it's installed.
Mm.
So that's one new thing. Do I keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here's something else that's new. It's our. This is kind of fun for me. I don't know if this is how much of this is a pet project or I don't think I'll be the only one who does this, but okay. So here's what I thought. I got my layout. I'm looking at my layout, and I thought, wow, what's the one thing that everyone needs in their model train layout?
Trains.
More layout.
Oh.
More layout, right? That's the universal thing. So I said, well, how do I put another track on top of my existing one? So I thought about these elevated tracks. You see them all over, right? They're in Chicago. I like the ones in Richmond. I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I like that kind of Art Deco rivety, super rivety girder look. And this is what the kit looks like. And we give you these 17 pieces, and they could be assembled with glue. Originally, they were with glue only. Let me show you what that looks like.
There was another question on your previous bridge.
Okay.
Do you have longer length center pieces?
Yes, we have. Those are 9 inches, I think, and we've done them in 12 inches.
Okay.
But the idea, though, is just to add on, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want all in one piece, but so 12 inches is the biggest we're going to make, and
then
that was a custom request.
Yeah, and then you use the smaller pieces to make it longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Now here's a glued together version. Back to the elevated thing. Here's a glued together version, and we use like clothespins to hold it together and glue it together. Well, I'm kind of lazy, guys, and don't have enough time to do everything I want to do. So I asked my engineer to come up with a way to screw it together, and so we came together with this screw together version, which is the go forward way to do it. And not only does it screw together and it's super easy, but I said, okay, let's do this. And with the bolts, it can also be for suspended railway. Because it's all screwed together.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good idea.
Thank you. So I'm later this year going to build a loop where I'll have 25 or 28 of those and cover all around, build another level on my layout. And when that's done, you'll see videos of that.
Are those also printed out of ASA?
Yes, same material.
Okay, so everything you're printing is ASA.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yep. Yeah, we've kind of worked all that out, and let's see what else is new. These are new. These supports. Whoops, sorry. The supports. If you want to go over to the camera, there's 2 different kinds. I want to show everyone live on camera because it's a little hard to see on the internet. So, okay, great. Thanks. All right. So let me turn the camera a little bit here. Okay. Right behind me, this is an R2 bridge. And I've got on this side, I've got what we call a box trestle. And it's a box because it's the legs angle out at 6 degrees. And also have some examples of box piers over my shoulder going up to 4 feet. These guys right here. Okay. And those are the most common ones, but there's a problem, right? Especially if you have a curved bridge, or if you have a straight bridge and you want more of a trestle look, then we offer these trestle type. Okay. Exactly the same, except they don't flare out 6 degrees. These members are parallel all the way down. Otherwise, totally equivalent. And purpose of that is either aesthetic, depending on what the customers are trying to achieve. Like, it looks really good. I had a set up in the show up in January. I had a long straight. I had 12 or 16 feet. And I mixed this in, these trestle types, and it just looked really good in the center.
I could also see that if you run into if you're using the larger ones and you run into a spot where you need like a thinner, if you're going between two tracks, you want a thinner,
Yeah.
it fit right in there.
Yeah. For clearance.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, if these were both the box trestle, there'd be no clearance in between to run a track.
Yeah, right.
It'd be almost touching each other. So that's why we did this thin trestle. The other thing we do is we have these feet, okay, and the feet are designed to screw down if you want, or if you're in a high wind environment, you can actually put some set screws. You can add set screws to them
to tighten, to hit the
tighten,
metal,
or just go all the way through and just set it down. Just depends on how much stress you think your environment needs to withstand. And yeah, we've got these feet here.
So do the bridges come? Do the piers come with the feet, or the feet are additional?
They come with. Okay. Yep.
So when you buy one of those piers, you get the 4 feet or the 2 feet, depending on which one you're buying.
Yeah. The trestle's 2 feet and the piers 4 feet.
Yep. Nice.
Thank you.
It is very well made. It looks great too. It's.
Thank you.
It looks scale, which is very nice.
All right. Oh, in the how do I stop sharing here?
I think you just got rid of it.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, you got to add back to screen if you want the website or.
No, I just want to get rid of the the website for right now.
Okay.
What else is new? Within the last year, we added this station stopper. We may have just added that when we did the last show. Station stopper is an electronic gizmo. If you run your trains around in circles like I do, it brings your trains to a stop after a number of laps. You tune it 1 to 8 laps. It'll skip, and then on the 8th lap or whatever you've set it to be every lap, it will gently bring your train to a stop and then gently get it going again.
That's cool.
Yeah. I have a demo of that. Would you like to see it?
Yeah. If you have a video, that'd be great.
Sure. All right. Let me tee it up here. I'm glad we're doing these now. It's hard. It's difficult to set these up in the show. I can't set up the circular thing in a show. It's too big. And I've shown the reversing thing, or reversing shuttle.
You have to make a booth with a hanging, ceiling, so you could have your things and a train going around. And
yeah, that'd be nice. Okay. What else we added a search function to our website. Can you see it?
You got to add it to the screen.
Okay, so I do that by doing.
Yep.
Oh, someone did it for me. Okay. Yeah, we have this search button now, so I can put in anything, like bridge, and it does a search thing. Someone had asked me for that. But back to the station stopper. We have this station stopper. And here's a video which shows how it works. Actually, I'm gonna show it in action. Okay, I'm gonna show it.
Hey Curtis, here are the conditions of this test. Okay, I got
all right. Here we go.
Locomotive train, but what I did differently is I put the lead locomotive.
How do I mute this thing?
Magnet.
Yeah. I was showing my programmer what we're doing. So that was a stress test. I had 3 locomotives and several lit cars. I was running this on my layout at home, and it's going to pass the sensor that brings it to a stop. There it goes, and you can see it brought it to a stop gently. And you can program how long it waits. I didn't have it waiting very long because I wanted to just see it stop and go. And there it goes. You can see my little O scale guy riding in the foreground there.
That looks great. And I guess that's for DC track, correct? Like somebody running DC on the rail.
Only DC. Does not work for AC.
Well, I meant like not somebody that's using like Rail Pro or Revo or something like that.
Right, right. So what it's doing is it's decreasing the voltage to the track.
Yep.
It's in line between the transformer and your track. So it's decreasing the voltage. So if you're running any kind of, digital carrier control or whatever they call that, it won't work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just make sure people understand what it's for.
No, that's good. Yeah, DC. So just direct current control.
Yep.
What else do we have that's new? Gosh, I really appreciate you asking that.
Actually, in that video, you had those bridge things up, right? On the one, or is that were they down?
They were down underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, they were down underneath.
Okay.
As a deck girder.
Yep.
Not a plate girder on the side.
Yep.
Hey, I know that logo.
Yeah. We've added some videos to our website. In fact, I have a question for everyone. I have a question. I've been thinking about how to get information across for our products and just to have fun and enjoy trains. So I've been thinking about setting up a Split Jaw YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel, it'd be a mix of how do you use stuff? Because I get questions. I see that people there's still people out there that don't understand like some of the fundamental stuffs, like what would a drop-in lift-out clamp do for you, or where would I put an expansion rail set, and little things like that. I think it might be good to have short videos out that answer those questions. Oh gosh, thanks, Mark.
Do you have a Facebook page?
Negative. No Facebook page.
That would also be another thing, where you could do constant posts of things that you're putting on YouTube. Just another way to get to people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's another place to manage too.
It's also another place to manage. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's so funny. Like I always see people asking, oh, I'm looking for this part. Where do I get it? It's like I have a whole website full of parts.
Exactly. Any other questions, guys?
And here you go. Then, and would love to see some of the behind the scenes.
Oh, behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think didn't you have a video of the rail clamps being made? Was that on your website, or is that something you shared one time?
It's still there somewhere. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I remember you showed that, or
oh gosh, maybe it's gone. But yeah, exactly. MDS trains, I'd love to. Showing how we make these things, and it's a lot of fun. What am I using as road bed for my elevated layout? Just PVC. Decking board. Just 1x4 PVC.
So you have the two horizontal boards, correct? Or three? You said is that how your layout's built, with the three sandwiched together?
Yeah.
And then do you have anything on top of that, or the track's directly on top?
No, just the track goes right on it.
Okay.
Here's a wood version of it. There's a reason why I did the wood like this.
Yeah, but you use PVC, correct?
But it's PVC.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't have any. I had extra wood. I didn't have any extra PVC. But anyway, the whole thing's like this. It's just like a spline, so it's easy to make curves this way. And full disclosure, I did not install my layout. I've detailed it and added to it, but Dave Bennett of Train Installations put it in, and he's great. It sits on steel posts, like just basic fence posts.
Yeah, that's it. He's commenting on his previous that he'd love to see the design process and manufacturing.
Design process. It's chaotic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can show design process.
A lot of yelling, lots of stuff flying.
Yeah. Design process. Me and the engineer yelling back and forth. Oh, that doesn't work.
Yep. That's me and Vinny. Me and Vinny. No, do it this way. No, this way looks better. No, that's good.
Engineer says theoretically it should work.
Yeah. Larry, I think that's Larry Kagan has asked, will you spend a few minutes and talk about the right way to install split jaw rail clamps to lift bridges? And Larry, are you going to the Ohio show? Because I'm giving a seminar, and the best way to do that is with the actual lift bridge there, and I don't have one with me right in my hands in the office, because I would love to show that. It's really simple, but you got to see it sometimes. I hope Larry's coming to Ohio.
I hope everyone's coming to Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Ted Yarborough.
I don't have to travel when everybody comes to Ohio.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd clear the shed out for you to sleep in, Nico.
Okay.
Great.
Also, one more thing. I'm going to try to answer about the lift clamps and the drawbridges, the lift bridges.
Yeah.
Let me go back to my home page. So I'm going to share. Oh, wait. Like that?
Not yet. Now you got to share it. Now hover over it and you could add to stage.
Hover over it and to stage. I am not doing that right.
I'll do it for you. There you go.
Oh, thank you guys. Okay, so that's what's been going on. You've been bailing me out. Okay, thank you.
Either me or Andrew.
Yeah, one of you guys. Thank you.
We try.
Look, this is a long video.
Hey, all you backyard train fans, G-scale, gauge one,
Make this go
so on and
full
so
screen.
on. Up the neighbor's house, we got the bridge in. I haven't got to the sidings or anything, but we do have the drawbridge in, and we're able to make a loop all the way around. So let me get this started.
I don't know if we want to watch this whole thing or not, but this gentleman made a layout for his neighbor. And he also, in the process,
Also starting to get a couple of buildings
explained
and
about how
things
the
out.
drawbridge works.
Again, this is just a really cheapy old Bachmann big hauler with the Rail Pro system in it. Here's the bridge.
In the foreground, you can see drop-in lift-out clamps right there. Right there. There goes them.
And just a simple dog bone layout that makes it easy to go around and around. I'm going to put a couple sidings in. Haven't got to that yet. That'll be coming up.
Is that your stainless steel track also, David?
No, section it right.
All right, well, I'm going to stop the train, and we'll just show you the drawbridge.
Here we go.
What there are these clamps right here, so that when you lift it up and bring it back down, it lines up. And these special clamps that Split Jaw makes. And this is a split jaw lift bridge, so that you can go across and get to the other side. It's this particular one, it's 2-track, obviously, 8-inch centers. They make them with 8-inch centers and 7-inch centers, or single track. You can get that way. There's all kind of bridges Split Jaw makes. So basically, you just grab it right here, and it just goes up, and it actually leans back so that it stays in place. Let me step back so that you can see it, and it just stays there, and it won't fall down. No mechanical, electrical, any kind of mechanisms to go up or down. And then this piece right here just stays right here. This is bolted down. And again, here's like a closer look of the rail clamps, and the rail just comes down and goes right in there. Here we are, and I'll just grab it and just lower it back down.
Yeah, I'm going to stop it here. So how do I unshare this thing?
You want to get rid of that? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Larry, there's also there's a website link on my page. Not Kardashian. I'll think of his name in a second. But this is amazing, and he has an entire discussion about drop-in lift-out clamps, and has really good pictures. And I have a link to it. So if you want to email to Andrew or Nico and allow them to forward your email, I'll be happy to send you a link. This is the best discussion of drop-in lift-out clamps that I've ever seen. He did a beautiful job. Are there any other questions?
Yeah. Do you find time to at least play and enjoy your trains?
Appreciate you asking that.
It's just something we don't do enough of.
Yeah, I love playing with trains. The answer is yes. Yes.
And when you go to sit down and play with your trains, do you have a favorite one that you like to run? I'm curious.
I don't have a favorite one that I like to run.
That's like a parent answer.
Yeah.
I love them all the same. They're all different in their own way.
Yeah. I think it's a matter of how much time I have to set it up. All my trains live in a garage, and it's a few steps. It's a lot of steps away from the train layout to the garage. And I enjoy bringing the trains out every day. It kind of gets me outside, but some days I have less time than another. So, some trains are easier to set up than others.
That's why I like having the shed.
Yeah, the shed would. Yeah, it'd be nice if I had a train shed. It'd be nice. But I love passenger trains, and 99% of what I run are passenger trains of some kind. I just love them.
Thinking of which, I think I'm getting another car off Nico when he comes up. Don't you have something for me?
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
USA.
I got too many passenger trains now. I had like just a couple, and now it's like, holy crap.
USA Pennsylvania Vistadome.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay.
Brand new in the box.
Ooh,
wow. You take that out of the box now.
Nice.
There's two more too that I'll be bringing to the show.
Sweet.
What other questions do you have, Andrew or Nico?
So what got you into G scale to begin with?
I don't know if he's ever told us that.
Oh, wow. Trying to remember. I was, well, when our son was little, I was going to put a layout in the backyard, and I bought an LGB starter set. And I really miss these hobby shops that used to be everywhere, right? So I went to one, and I said I want a train that I can run outdoors, and he sold me this LGB set, one of these like little starter sets. But in that same visit, he held up these bag of split jaw rail clamps, and he said, "And you also need these." He said, "You need these." I said, "Oh, okay." So I bought split jaws like 25 years before I ever even thought about being in the business of making them. And I never finished that layout. It was on the ground, and I just never finished making it. Okay, but I kept those trains, and then it was I think 2018, and I gave away my HO scale layout. I gave it away to a retirement community, and so I was looking for something to do. I'd given away some other trains too, and I was looking for something to do. And I thought about G scale, and I started looking on the internet, and it just blew me away, guys. The size of these trains, and that's what got me into G scale.
So it was started with a dream for your son, and then it turned into a dream for you.
Yeah.
Is your son into trains at all?
Not into them, nothing like I am, but when he comes over, he'll join me in the backyard, and we'll spend some nice time together watching them.
Yeah.
That's good. I think Andrew just left.
Oh,
no, he's back.
Yeah.
It could be worse. Your son could be like Vinny. He takes all of Nico's stuff.
Yeah.
I keep telling Vinny to be nice to that stuff. It's all going to be his one day.
But it's funny. Like I always bought, stuff for parts and trucks, anything I could. I always like pieces and parts. That's how I ended up getting in the pieces and parts business. But I always bought trucks when I saw them, or just oddball things. And he's always digging through my bins. Oh, I could use this. Oh, I could use it. But at least he's building stuff with it, so I don't mind.
Cody Reisinger's asked a question to all of us.
Yeah.
Nice.
So who's going to go first?
Oh, I'll take it. I started an HO skill years ago, and I kind of like weaved in and out of being interested in it, and I never really understood why. And, a lot of times, HO can be a social skill to be in, but for me in the basement, just playing around with it, like you kind of get a little bit bored with it. With outside in the yard, I can run a little bit by myself and it's okay, but it really, the thing that keeps me going in this for however many years it's been now is all the other people, having people over and just playing and having fun. I think I'd like to call G scale the social scale, in my opinion.
I think it's more, I agree with Andrew, but to me, it's a little more family oriented than the other scales. I know with
my family personally, my wife got really interested in, she loves plants and planting and the garden. So she loves that aspect of doing the miniature plants and all the plantings and everything she could do around. She also has her own train. She has a Blue Comet train of her own. That started out as a car. I thought, she always liked the Blue Comet, and I found a car on eBay for cheap one time, and I figured, we'll put it on the shelf in the family room, and that's going to be the end of it. Well, the next words out of her mouth is, I want the whole train. I was like,
Nice.
That was the wrong way to go with that. So, and obviously Vinny and my daughter, now she's older. She's not really interested in it, but she liked putting out, especially when we had open houses and we put out all the people and the cars. And, she loved doing all that, putting all the people out, the cars. But since then, she's lost interest a little bit because, she's a teenager now, but yeah, but I also enjoy the, having people over and running trains together, seeing or going to somebody else's house and bringing my trains to run on their layout. Andrew, Cody, a bunch of us get together all the time to run trains. So
sometimes way too close together to go to all of them.
Yes.
All right. That's a great question, Cody. I like it. I think it goes to a lot of what makes G scale a good scale. But I had the smaller scales too, like Andrew at N scale, HO scale, and O scale, and I would run them in the basement. But unless there was that stage where my son was really little and he was with me, I was by myself. I could maybe get my wife to come in for like a few seconds, and she would politely say, "Oh yeah, that's nice," and she'd be gone, right, out the door. But with the G scale in the backyard, it's much easier to make it a family-oriented thing. My dog will hang out with me, my wife will come visit with me, and she'll spend a serious amount of time out there sitting with me, enjoying the weather, blah blah blah, trains going around, and the other scales, I guess, don't give you that experience.
Yeah, we sit out. We have a fire pit out there. And we sit out by the fire pit. We have the fire going, trains running around.
Yeah.
Dogs out there with us.
Yeah, I think going out in the backyard like that's kind of like how, the living room, everybody that has different interests end up collecting together in,
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah. That's a good question.
I've probably met 80% of the people I call friends through the hobby at this point. People I wouldn't have met any other way.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know Nico. Where are you, David? I'd be sad.
Yeah, Larry's right.
Larry chiming in there.
G scalers tend to be more social. He's right.
That's great. Okay, what's another question? Let's keep. This is good.
Here you go. He's got his wife installing the split jaws.
Right. There you go.
There was a previous question here about, I don't know if you want to go into that again.
Okay. All right. So no, I don't mind. I get asked about signals. I like signals. I've got them on my layout, and we split jaw offered signals for a while, but I had trouble. Okay, so split jaw doesn't go off to China and get stuff done. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we wouldn't have a hobby if it wasn't for China, right? But it doesn't work out for me in my scale and the way I like to create. So I wanted to work with someone nearby, and I did for a while, but I think we had different visions of what the scale should be. I mean, the signal should be, and so I just decided that it was becoming too much work for me. Just to be completely honest, it was becoming too much work for me to sell someone else's signals, and I haven't developed a way to manufacture them myself. I don't see myself doing that. So I feel I feel like we're out of the signal business. Unless someone comes along and, is super easy to work with for me, I think we're out of the signal business. That said, if someone wants to, team up with Split Jaw and sell signals, I'm all ears. The other question, the other side of the question is, how many people do we have working? Well, I have 0 full-time people, and I have one. Let's see, there's a lady who runs the office. Her name is Denise. There's me, my engineer.
She's very timely with her emails. I appreciate it.
Yeah, she's great. She's way more organized than I am. So that's 3
I wasn't saying
here.
that.
And then I need a piece of other people's time to assemble things, because I don't have time to assemble all these split jaws. And then of course there's also the machinists and so forth that do it. So I have another business that's a manufacturing company, and so Split Jaw kind of lives inside of my other company. So I piggyback on that. I cheat,
I think a lot of people don't realize that Split Jaw isn't like your main thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's not big enough. It's too small. I'd starve.
Yep. This is this
Promise.
4-track just makes me enough so I can go to a couple shows a year. That's about it.
That's pretty much the story here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make enough to break even. I go, yay! I broke even again.
Yeah. It's like
here's a question on material.
ASA. All right. ASA. Forget the name. It's a polymer, but if you Google ASA, it'll come up. It's a long chemical name. Okay, I won't remember. But what makes it good? It's the polymer that's used for, everyone's seen outdoor plastic furniture. Okay,
yes.
Like chairs pre-made. That's ASA, right? And it's very tough. And then it became available in a filament form that you could 3D print. But it's difficult to work with. So it takes the right type of printer, and it takes the right type of program to work it. But when you get everything right, it's super durable, and it also bonds very well. So it doesn't have the problem that of delaminating and splitting over time, and it doesn't absorb water, which is very important with 3D prints. When they absorb water, they blow up outside. Some of our very earliest stuff absorbed water. That's how I know.
Huh.
That's why I used ABS from the start.
Yeah.
Because
But you print with resin. Which
no,
is great.
this is FDM.
Okay, so you're using filament there.
I use
ABS is also really nice. ABS is also really nice.
I do both actually. So
Yeah.
like plows and stuff like that, like these, that's resin. But larger parts that I make, like this, that's ABS.
I think ABS and ASA are kind of distant cousins.
Yes, they are very close.
Yeah, and we just went with ASA because it was a better fit for us.
Yeah. I just, ABS was available first, and that's what I got into. And that's
it was available first. That's right.
I should probably try ASA, see if it works better. But I believe it needs a high nozzle temperature also, correct?
It does indeed.
Yep. Same with ABS. And you need an enclosure.
And you need fume controls.
Yep.
All right.
Are we going to do a giveaway, Andrew?
Yeah. We actually we have a giveaway already lined up. Let me find where to click at it.
While you're doing that, I'm going to grab more water.
Did you say water or water?
Water. Tell you what, I want to go. I want to go big, Andrew.
You want to go big?
You have a giveaway. Never mind.
No, I mean,
you can giveaway. Can I have one later in the show?
You may absolutely.
Okay. This one, John, you.
Yeah. For sure. So yeah, the lucky winner of our giveaway here will get two-day passes to the Great Lakes Large Scale Train Expo, where you can bask in Nico's glory.
I'm behind Tim over here.
And you know,
All right.
if by chance the person that wins this has already bought tickets, just let me know and I can just fund it back to you. So if you'd like to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is put hashtag GLLSTE in the chat. No spaces, capitalization, doesn't matter. And we'll let that run for a little bit and see if we get everybody in there to do a drawing.
I heard from Larry Kagan, by the way. So he's going to get an email from me with a direct link to this really nice discussion about how to use drop-in lift-out clamps. I've been posting videos, guys. Train stuff.
Where? YouTube?
Not yet. Not
No.
yet. On Splitjaw website.
Okay.
Would you like to see any of them?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. And then if you have any of those questions rolling my way too, I'm game for those. Hang on. So I have to click a couple buttons.
David Peters, you spelt it wrong. GLLSTE.
John Molesworth got it. He had an extra letter. Or I'll go.
Schultz.
I see what he's doing. I'm like, wait a minute.
What the hell?
Yeah, it has to be GLLSTE. That's Great Lakes Large Scale Train Expo. Nice cross branding there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So, I see. Sharing this tab to StreamYard.com. Oh, and I want to talk about Bushnell Station before we go.
Okay.
Because this is pretty amazing. Which would you rather do, video or Bushnell?
Up to you.
Okay.
Let's go video.
All right, let's go video. I want to show you guys something fun. Can you help me get my screen up again, please? I'm not. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. So someone asked me about my favorite kind of trains, and I said my favorite trains are passenger trains. Well, I also have a couple favorite kinds of locomotives. Everyone has favorites, right? But in the diesel world, my favorites are the EMD E8s, the ones that Aristo made. And in the smaller scales, you can get E5s and E6s with the slant noses, but we can't do that. We get the E8s.
We can barely get E8s anymore.
I know it.
I don't think I'll ever let go of the E8s I have. I like them too much.
The first E8 I bought, I paid $200 for it. Yeah.
All right, so here's one I'm going to show you guys. This is my trip out west, for the national show. I got kind of interested. I was really impressed with that museum in Sacramento. So I got even more interested in the Southern Pacific. But they ran these daylight schemes on most of their diesels in the early days. Then they went to this so-called Bloody Nose. Everyone knows that. But This Black Widow scheme, they did one pair of E units in this Black Widow, and they're numbered just like these. I'm about to show you. So there's a 6048 and a 6050. And they had that livery for 2 years, and then they got repainted into the gray and red Bloody Nose scheme.
Nice.
And I said, that's just too fun. So they're
So you had these ones custom painted? Is that what you said?
yeah, those are for me. Those are never going to be sold.
And forgive me if you mentioned, I'm doing a couple things here, but do you have someone that does all your painting for you specifically?
I have a couple people. And under torture or pain of death, I will not reveal their names.
And that's what I was going to say is, people always ask, like, oh, who do you know that does good painting? And it's like, there's only a couple people I can think of that are actually willing to put their name out there, because as soon as you do, you get inundated.
Yeah. Those were...
I stopped doing it because I was not making any money on it.
Nah, it's
Like new condition.
3-rail. What's that doing back there?
that's the end of my layout that I try not to let Andrew see.
If Sean was here, he'd say we can't see the 3-rail. It's camouflaged.
All right, so here are those same locomotives. They're pulling a train here.
I like it.
Thank you.
Those are USA cars, correct?
Yes. And yes, the Southern Pacific would mix in heavyweights in their...
what was the second to last car? That was kind of neat.
Yeah, they would mix them in. Yeah, so, and then here's another custom job, which is, this is a pair of V8s I did for Florida East Coast Railroad.
I saw years ago, that was probably early 2000s, like MTH did those in that paint scheme. I always thought those were nice looking.
Yeah. And Lionel did too. Lionel made some really nice ones. But I had found these custom decaled Florida East Coast USA Streamliners, found them on eBay. Gentleman did a really nice job, and I said, I got to have some trains and locomotives to pull these. So took a while, but just pretty recently I got those E8s with the Florida East Coast. I like trains that ran to either Florida or to California.
Nowhere else.
But I'm pretty liberal about that. I mean, if they ran south from New York and went through DC and eventually ended up in Florida, they count. So all those Pennsy and Congressional and all those count.
What station is that you have there on the layout? Is that built after something, or is it just?
Yeah, it's the old Atlantic coastline headquarters in North Carolina. It is. I'll think of the name in a second. But yeah, that's a prototype. It's cool because it sits. I have that space of track where it kind of comes at a V, and not Aberdeen. It'll come to me. The station sat in that same kind of configuration for the track, so I wanted it. Yeah.
Got a question on your track work.
What radius? Oh, it's pretty fluid. It's pretty fluid. Generally, it's
sectional track, or is it all?
It's all flex track. It's all flex track that's hand bent. So I can't. That's why I can't answer the question, right? Because it's all flex track that's hand bent to fit the ground and the underground utilities.
How about this? Do you know what the minimum is that you have on there? Is there anything you can't run on your layout?
Yes, on the other layout, the minimum is 18 feet diameter.
Yeah.
and it goes up, and the other end, it's kind of like an egg. There's a broad radius and then a narrow radius. And the broad radius, it's 40 feet diameter. I can run anything there, but the layout that's closer to my house, where I've been taking most of the pictures recently, is it's got a couple sharp areas. Like I've had some AccuCraft, big AccuCraft locomotives get hung up. So that means it's like less than 12 feet. Yes, I have a 4316 too. Tim, I have one.
That's no new news.
Yeah. I have a 4316. I'll put that video up. That's my passion, guys. Passenger trains, and I like certain locomotives. I like GG1s. I like steam locomotives.
I have a
bigger ones.
I have the USA GG1, and I'm working on my USA Hudson right now, putting the Revo in it.
The USA Hudson's really nice because it's not too heavy to manage for me.
I'd like to get a big boy also.
The big boy has a bit of heft to it.
Well, I don't have to lift it up. I just run it right out.
See, I have to handle everything. That's the downside.
I had to do that on my first layout, and I found out, I constantly found I was breaking things, and just from handling.
You ready to announce your winner?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I might want to do that, huh?
Yeah, it's almost 8:30.
8:30.
8:23.
Sheesh. Can the sun start staying up till like 11 o'clock at night so I can do more outside?
Get up earlier.
It's Alaska where you have like 12 hours of sunlight or something like that.
They have that up in like Sweden and Scandinavia.
Yeah, Alaska does too, but they also get like 24 hours of darkness too.
There is that downfall. All right. Well, let's where'd it go?
What are we doing?
Oh, there we go. Let's see who our lucky winner is going to be tonight of the two-day passes to the Great Lakes Large Scale Train Expo.
Including autographs from Andrew and Nico.
I can do that. It ain't worth anything, but I can do that. John Molesworth. That guy just wins everything. Congratulations, John. I believe I have your contact info here, so if you'd like to send me a message, or I'll reach out to you in a little bit here, but congratulations on being our winner.
Congratulations. Did he already buy tickets?
I'm not sure.
Now you have to come if you weren't coming before.
So,
congratulations, John.
Yeah. Is it time for me to talk about Bushnell?
Yeah.
Can I? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I've never mentioned him before, but Bushnell Station is a museum. It's a nonprofit operation down in Central Florida, and I've known them for a while. But we really got to know them when Dave Bennett of Train Installations approached me because there was a children's hospital in Atlanta who had a very nice G-gauge layout, and they were going to throw it in the garbage unless we found another home. Right. So Dave asked me to help find another home for it. And I was asking, all my friends, everyone I knew, especially people who worked around hospitals, if they would be interested. Well, I made a lucky phone call to Craig Hurst down at Bushnell Station, and he said, absolutely. And he actually built an expansion just for this children's layout. And if you get down there and see it, it's amazing. You can just see all these, children, they're sick and they're being cheered up by this G-scale layout. It's beautiful. Anyway, that's how I got to know Bushnell. And today I'm excited to talk about them because you know how we're all sometimes worried about the health of the model train hobby, but these guys are doing very well. They've grown incredibly fast to be the largest model train exhibit museum in the state of Florida, and they just opened 5 years ago. So I wanted to kind of share and let everyone know about them. Well, let me see if this worked. Okay, Bushnell Station. Yeah, it's a nonprofit, guys, and that's all LGB. That's the operators. That's the museum director's personal collection. That's a G or maybe it's an O scale narrow gauge. That's O scale. But there's a nice video here. I'm going to go ahead and play it. From a TV station in Florida.
There is so much to look at. It is just like the real thing, just on a much smaller scale. This hidden gem in Bushnell is helping people learn more about trains and about railroads. In today's Florida on a Tankful story, our Randy Roush goes there, shows us this miniature world, how it's making a huge impression.
It's a detailed miniature world bringing history to life, a timeless pastime connecting generations through a shared fascination of trains. One man decided to bring it all together 6 years ago.
The exhibits that we have and the detailing on all these exhibits is second to none.
Detailing that appears to mesmerize everyone that sets their eyes on these trains.
The train layouts have very cool detailing and very nice setups.
This is Bushnell Station, 5 acres home to 3 buildings filled wall to wall with model railroad creativity. Enthusiasts have meticulously duplicated cities, countrysides, and everyday life in miniature scale. The detail is visible in and out of structures.
Most people walk away with the vision that they can't believe how realistic things are.
Craig Hurst created this realistic nonprofit for one reason.
Our goal was to create smiles.
There are 8 popular model train scales worldwide, from teeny tiny trains to complete railroads that run outdoors.
One of the highlights of Bushnell Station is actually located outside. Now, not only will you learn about the different scales of model railroad, you'll also be able to go for a ride. Guests can experience a half-mile ride around the park. It's what's known as 1/8 scale model.
You straddle it like you would a teeter-totter or a horse. You hear the clickety-clack of the tracks, and it's for all ages. It's not just for kids.
Craig has his own train collection at the museum. He's probably spent over $100,000 with his passion.
This is my personal collection that I started back in the late 80s.
His collection is G scale, the largest scale used by hobbyists.
The thing that's unique about these is they can be operated inside or outside.
So if you're looking for model railroading inspiration or simply a place to entertain all ages, this railroad station may be for you. In Sumter County, for Florida on a Tankful, Randy Roush, Spectrum News.
Huh.
Very nice. And that's in Central Florida, it said?
Yeah, Central Florida. Bushnell is, if you know where Ocala is, it's kind of like directly a little south and to the west of Ocala. It's a little rural there. But it's really nice, and that allows them to have some land.
That's very cool. Whatever happened with Entertainment Junction? Didn't that go to Tennessee?
Yeah, I believe was it the guy from Firecrown Media? I think was involved in that. I think they're building like a motion museum or something they call it. I think.
They did a lot of documentation on taking it down, but then I haven't seen anything of it being restructured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wondering. Sorry,
David. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't. I know Firecrown bought Calmback.
Yeah.
Kalmbach, yeah.
Yeah, I saw a few people like on Facebook and that asking about it, and I think it's something that's still being worked on. I seen a video of the location.
They are working on it. Okay.
Sweet.
Good. Well,
Oh, and I see Ted Yarbrough had a little bit further info there.
Yeah.
First location fell through. Well, that will happen.
Yep.
And Chuck says went to Chattanooga below that, it looks like.
Well, I knew it was going down to Tennessee. I didn't know if like there was any.
whoops. I turned off the volume by accident.
I never got to see it in its original home. Hope to get to see it eventually.
Yeah.
All right, we're at 8:32.
You ready to go do another giveaway? I have another video.
Sure.
Talk about maybe some future ideas we have. But let's want to do the giveaway first. I want to give away one of those 38-inch plate girder kits. This stuff.
Okay. What do you want the hashtag to be there?
Oh, I don't care.
Hashtag split jaw.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
that works.
That's good because I already put it in.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me get back to the banner here.
All right.
Just gotta put it up here. And yep, just put hashtag split jaw in the chat. And they're off. Looking to see if David Peters gets it wrong again here.
All right. And I want to show you guys another video. I'm kind of proud of this one. So this would be the kind of thing I put a lot of on the YouTube station because I make videos. Like when we sell trains, sometimes I'll make a video of it.
What locomotive is that on?
It's a USA FEF3.
Okay. I've never really had a chance to look at one of them. I didn't realize they had switches underneath the little hatches like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hudson has them on the side.
Yep. Pretty similar setup.
Yeah.
So this is just a walkthrough, and then there'll be a running shot pulling a train in a minute. This is the 8444, which has the silver boiler front. Those are sold out now. But they have the ones that have a graphite boiler front. Those are still in stock. That locomotive is one of my favorites. You can take, I've got a couple of tight curves on my layout. I mean, relatively tight, like 12 or 15 foot diameter.
That is a nice locomotive.
No problem. And it's just pulling that train like there's nothing behind it.
Yeah, they are sharp locomotives. So I can't wait to get my Hudson running.
Yeah, the Hudsons are great. Um, here, I think it's being stopped by my station stopper. Come to a stop.
Until I see like your stuff like that, David, and some other people, I get my mind so wrapped around with everybody doing radio control that, you know, there's a lot of people just like yourself that like to just have it automated and be able to enjoy it.
Yeah. Or control it when I want to, and then automate it when I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, radio control is great. Battery control is great. I have nothing against that.
It all depends what you're into, you know. I'm assuming you have DC power, but you have a radio control to control the track power, or do you still have like a BridgeWorks or something like that?
I have BridgeWorks.
Doesn't BridgeWorks have a remote that goes with theirs though?
Yep, I do.
Yeah, yeah. So you have a remote.
Okay, so is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It has. I have the little fobs. Yeah.
Yep. So you're kind of controlling it radio control, but not individually in the engine.
Actually, on that layout, I don't have the fobs. I have the in the back, deeper into my backyard. That layout, I have the fobs.
So you have two layouts at your house?
Yeah.
Just got to overdo it, don't you, David?
Well, I had one layout that was before when Splitjaw was selling track, and then I had another layout where I had to show the track.
It's a very valid reason. I'll accept that.
Here, Kenny's with you, running old school. So I know, I don't know if we went through this before. So how did you end up with Splitjaw? I mean, I know they were trying to sell it at one point, and then.
Yeah, I saw it when I came into hobby in 2018. I saw that this company Splitjaw was still around, but they were advertising that it was for sale. And I actually was one of the people who called them, and I didn't really get anywhere. I think they were getting too many calls. They just gave up. They kind of got overwhelmed. Maybe
it was just a family business, right?
Yeah. But at the end, the last time I spoke with them, they told me that they were liquidating the company, and that was, didn't matter what I offered because it was just going to be shut down. I said politely that I understand, because that happens. People make life decisions. So I respected that and walked away. And then I don't know, 2 years later, COVID happens, and I'm bored. And I saw that Splitjaw had truly been liquidated, and so I reached out and bought the web domain from them. That was the only thing that still existed. And then I had to recreate everything else from scratch. So I'd go on eBay and I'd buy the parts, and I'd discuss them with my engineers and machinists, and sometimes we make little bitty improvements, but yeah, we redid the business from scratch, essentially.
So then it was there was really no. So you really didn't. Only thing you bought from them really was the domain.
Yeah. That was all. That was all that was left.
Yeah, they sold all the machinery and everything.
No assets other than the domain.
Now, so you're selling trains too. So you're buying and selling trains on your website also.
Yeah, that's something. There's a few things I do differently from them. We keep all the Splitjaw products to be compatible with what they did. They did some really nice things, did some really nice innovations, and all of our stuff is compatible with theirs. But my business is different from what theirs is. Like, they do some things that I can't do. Like he sold PVC products,
yeah,
and I don't, because it does I don't want to bring. I can't really bring PVC onto my factory floor for certain.
Yeah, that'll cause you all kinds of issues, I'm sure.
Yeah, in environmental concerns. So that's out. Anything that has PVC is out. That's all the road bed stuff. Their little re-railers, those are all PVC. So all that was out. They made some nice bridges. All that was out. And so then I got around to the things I wanted to do, which is, okay, I like bridges, and I wanted to dabble in trains. So we sell a few trains. We used to call it the custom shop, and we just rebranded that a few weeks ago. We just say we sell trains. So I think people got confused because what's a custom shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a question down there for you.
I think you have products I'm looking to get. Do you have a minimum order?
I think he's asking on the track. Is there
on the track? No, but we happen to be out of stock at the moment. But there's no minimum order. I think we sell 5 foot long sections of flex track.
I think somebody asked you at one time if you did longer, and I think you said if they wanted to pick it up or foot the cost, you could sell it, I think, in 10-foot sections.
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
That gets pricey though.
Yeah, the shipping gets pricey, but for some people it's easy. And all of our commercial customers buy in 10-foot lengths.
So is that how you receive it in 10-foot lengths, and then you cut it in half? Okay.
Yes. That's how it comes from the mill. 3 meters to be exact. So it's a little under 10 feet. Oh, the Springfield show. Boy, that was a cold show, huh?
Everybody, you guys all got snowed out, right? The storm came in.
Oh, we got that close to getting stuck up there, but it was a good experience.
Yeah, it is a big show. I've been up there when I used to live up in New Jersey. We could drive up and drive home in a day. So.
Yeah, they told me that even with the bad weather they had, they drew 20,000 people.
Yeah, that is a huge show. They're doing a open house in June for the G scale.
Sorry, David. So Providence Junction Railroad, I do not know who that is, but if you want to send us an email, info at large scale, well, my brain's going to go blank. What is it, Nico? It's info at largescaletrains.com, right? Good Lord. I don't have sun too long today. Let's see here. I'll just find a banner with the email on it so I don't mess that up. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Send us an email to info at largescaletrains.com and I'll get that forwarded off to David. Wow. I'm going to bed early tonight, I think.
Yeah.
Now you know why I go to bed early.
No, I know why you get cranky when I keep you up too late. You're like, I got to go to bed.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Providence Junction Railroad.
Yeah,
so, is there? Go ahead.
No, we'll get that price shipped out tomorrow if I get the email address today. I mean, the shipping address today.
As soon as I get that, I will send it off to you, David.
You might want to stop the banner at the bottom too.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to look for here. I'm gonna back. Well, they updated the interface on what we use here, and there's some nice new features, but it's also kind of made it a little bit convoluted until I figure it out.
They always got to move stuff around.
It's just like when Microsoft updates an operating system. We got to move it just because.
I did it for you.
Okay, thank you. I was actually looking for that one to put back up there as well, though.
I just was stopping that one. Sorry. Trying to help. So do we want to talk about East Coast?
East Coast.
Oh, yeah. John Molesworth had a question further up to ask if you got a Speedo when you visited Larry last weekend.
Who says I didn't already have a Speedo? That's what
Okay, we're getting deep in the show now. It's getting deep.
So do we want to discuss the Ohio show a little bit? If you don't have anything else to show off, or
let's talk Ohio show.
Ohio show.
We have 13 minutes left. I figure we do a little
13 minutes and counting, huh?
Here, and if anybody was not on early, I'll show this again really quick.
Oh, put Nico over there.
There is the prototype of the show car.
Really nice detail.
Obviously, we put KDs on it already because that's what we run. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way the car came out.
I like John Molesworth's enthusiasm there.
And there's 16 left on pre-order, and then the ones at the show will probably be $10 more expensive. Yes, I got robbed.
Let's see.
So the show's looking good. We have people. Tell Vinny I'm almost done with the containers. We have people entered in the modeling contest, which that's going to end shortly. So if you're going to enter the modeling contest, I would get entered. White elephant table, if you have anything that you want to sell, get your registration in, or you can also do it the day of the show.
So the modeling contest on the website is... I probably scrolled right past it, didn't I? Did I not? Hey, there it is. Got too much stuff going on. So yeah, you can get all the info on the modeling contest and fill out your registration for it right on the website.
Yep.
And when does that cut off? When's that cut off, Nico?
It should be like a week. I thought you had the date on there, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I did. Let's get back and look at that again. Where'd it go? By May 1st. So, yeah, you got a few more days to get that in.
Yep, because I have to make all the voting pamphlets and all that. So, yep, you only have a couple more days for that. The white elephant table, that is open till the day of the show. So you could bring in stuff at the show and bring it to the table.
Yeah, they don't at the show. You'll give them a paper thing to fill out, correct?
Correct. Yeah, they fill out a thing, and then we put it on the table, and then you have to claim it by. I think you got to update the date there because it says Saturday, May 10th.
Huh. Okay. Yep, I missed that one.
Yep. So by Saturday at 4 p.m., you either pick it up or it's my property. I'm not going to ship anything to anybody. So
I have a question.
Yes.
So this is 15th through the 16th. Are there and then there's the Midwest Garden Railroad Gathering. That's the 13th through the 17th. So so the event is two events, and one of them is more for layout tours. Is that right?
So, yeah, the
gathering is the layout tours, the ice cream social, the dinner, the banquet.
Okay.
That's pretty much the gathering.
So the gathering starts on the 13th. We have a couple places for the folks to go visit on that Wednesday. We have a Youngstown Steel Heritage Museum, which also has an operating 24-inch gauge steam locomotive. And the Mahoning Valley Railway Historical Association will be open for folks to go and check out their collection. And then we also have, of course, the ice cream social for the gathering that evening, along with a clinic. It's actually on wooden structures. And it's actually the clinic that's the first one on Friday. So the gathering folks can actually take that in that night so they can stick to shopping when they get to the expo on Friday. Thursday, we'll have layout tours a little bit west of here. Friday, of course, the expo with all the clinics, door prizes, kids activities. There's so much stuff going on. I'm having a hard time keep straight. But
So Thursday is layout tour day.
mhm.
That's kind of where I was going with this.
Yeah,
Thursday and Sunday.
and Sunday.
Oh, and Sunday, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So the gathering kind of bookends the expo.
Yeah. And as part of that, the folks that, registered for the gathering, that includes, the cost of admission to the expo. So for them, it's one big event.
Nice.
There's a question there for you, Andrew.
Oh, what do we got? Are we getting the gathering schedule soon? Yes. That is something I have been trying to get finished for probably a week now. I've had some information that I needed to get exactly right before I put it in writing. I had a couple things that were holding me up, but I should hopefully have that out here in the next few days. Is what I can say at the moment, but yeah, it'll be out here in the next couple of days. We do have, like, up on the website, we do have, let's see.
There's a schedule on the website. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We actually do have a schedule on there. I guess what I'm speaking to is the more detailed layout of it. Let's see.
He may be talking about the tours.
The
layout tours. I'm guessing that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, the layout tours. Yeah, I have all the info for that. I was just,
I think it's right.
When you have to coordinate with individual layout owners, not everybody is on the same schedule that you're on, and it just takes a little bit sometimes to get all the info that you need. Is all. Talk to Mike Moran, and he's packing his trailer. He has a lot to sell. Yeah, Mike's been telling me he's been starting to pack his trailer. And I swear, like, his trailer is like a magic box, because I don't know how he fits all the stuff in there that he does. And loads it, and it's like, how big is that trailer? Is there like a portal of Narnia in there or something?
And then Mr. Otis has a question about hobby shops.
So any hobby shops around Youngstown?
Well, you have one on the tour, right?
Yeah. Not so much a hobby shop. I'm trying to think how I want to say that. It's a hardware store that also does trains, so it's more than a hobby shop. How's that? As far as like regular, like, standalone hobby shops, there might be one left around here now. I'm trying to think.
Isn't there one that you said that sold G Scale, or is that the hardware store?
That's Kraus Mill True Value.
Okay.
That sells G Scale. They also do O, and I believe they do HO. They do die cast and everything. That'll actually be one of the places people stop at on Wednesday, because, as the name may imply, it was actually a feed mill years and years ago. So the owner's graciously going to give people some history on how that started and how they're at where they are now. But no, the one place I stop at over this way is actually in Cranberry Township, probably, I don't know, 45 minutes west of here is Hobbies Express. Is a rather large hobby shop that they've expanded out. Oh, yep, and I see somebody just put that in there.
Yep.
Yeah. Anytime I am over that way, I try to make sure I stop and make sure I find at least something to buy, because I feel bad going in there and walking around and leaving. So it's like, what can I buy? Like, that's a hard question to ask, right? And Chuck, at least Larry didn't ask where the Speedo shops were. That's exactly. He doesn't have to ask. He's the purveyor of fine Speedos. Have you met Larry before, David?
Yes. Met him many times, actually.
I'm excited he's coming to Ohio.
He's from New England, right? Somewhere up there.
He's in Massachusetts, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hung out with him 2 weeks ago when I was up there for work.
Yeah, G-scale is it's a social hobby.
Yeah, I mean, all the times I travel, I've met up with people all over the place. I mean, people have opened their homes. It's always been welcoming.
I mean, honestly, any of the traveling I've done in the last 5 years, just about all of it has been something related to G scale. Even when it's going to a show, it's really not going to a show because I'm seeing a bunch of people I know there. But yeah, I guess without it, I'd just be like a hermit watching TV all day long. Close the blinds, the sun burns.
Ohio is a Speedo free zone.
Careful with that, Kyle, if that's the only thing he's wearing.
Okay, if you say so. So anything else? We got 2 minutes. Looking forward to seeing everyone there, getting together with everybody.
Try these.
Oh,
Buy some of Dave's. What's that say? I spoke to him.
Oh, wow.
Gonna do the Hudson. They did that once some time ago, didn't they?
Yep. I just made the whole front pilot for your friend, David. You sent somebody to me that needed the whole front pilot for the MTH?
Oh, yeah. Really? You did that?
Yep.
Take care of them.
Yep.
I told him you're the guy. If anyone can do it.
No, the show card does not come with 906s. It comes with the AML couplers.
Kyle would prefer if his came with 907s on it. He said he doesn't like that slack action.
Yep. Yours will come with hook and loop.
Hook and loop.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember. Was it the Aristo RS3 to put hook and loops on it? You had to like cut part of the pilot.
I don't know. I never.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
The only thing I have hook and loops on are my first train set I ever got.
And Tim Stump is correct. The BTO conventions are definitely a great social gathering. I've enjoyed every one that I've gone to, and well, except for the one I missed last year. But we'll make up for that this year. It's in Scranton, so I see I got Kyle's attention there.
Yeah.
I love you too, Kyle.
This doesn't have anything to do with model trains, but I just got home from visiting my daughter, spending several days with her, and she lives in Washington, D.C. And I stayed in a hotel on one side of a double track main, and she's on the other side in her apartment. And all day long, commuter trains, Amtrak, Virginia Rail, and then CSX freight.
That sounds awesome.
All day long. And in the gym, I'm riding a little bicycle and everything, and their train's going like 30 feet from my nose. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's great when you get a spot where you could see train. Like every morning when I go to work, I go over the Newport News coal yard. So there's constantly, every day when I go in, I see trains coming in and trains going out. Trains going in, trains going out.
Well, where's that triple crossing that you modeled? Where's the real one?
Richmond.
Yeah.
Oh, Richmond has great trains.
Yeah. It's right in this, like almost in the center of Richmond. You can't really get to it anymore because they put up the flood walls.
Mm.
Oh.
And it's like private property where you could go in and actually see it. So you can't really get to it like you used to. But yeah, that's what we went to see it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then when I started building this layout, we were looking at the grade. I'm like, oh, I could probably do the triple crossing right here.
There's a lot of stuff to model at Richmond, like these elevated things. I had Richmond in mind.
Yep.
That passenger station there is amazing.
Yep. Yeah,
So
the old Seaboard, right? That's when you
was it RF&P though? Maybe.
Oh, that's on the other
The big
side.
one in downtown. That
Oh no, that's the Seaboard one.
is Seaboard. Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
RF&P is like outside of Richmond a little bit more.
Okay.
That's like a big white, like granite building or white stone building. You're talking about the one that's like elevated in the middle of Richmond.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Seaboard, I believe.
Okay, that's gorgeous.
School work at.
And if you were wondering, the Celtics are up 21 after 3.
Well, we are 9:02.
1-0.
Yes, 9:03, 1-0 now.
The old TV show, Beverly Hills 90210.
I'm sure that was your favorite show.
No, not really. I kind of had to sit through it because at the time that's what my parents were watching. Only one TV in the house. It wasn't like now.
The old blame it on the parents trick. Got it.
Exactly. Or
Well,
the cat.
If this is a wrap, guys, before we all go, I just want to say thank you for having, and thank you everyone out there who's a Split Jaw customer. I want to thank you for your business, and this was fun.
Well, thank you for coming on, and we are looking forward to seeing everybody in, what is it, like 3 weeks now?
I believe it's like 18 days.
Less than 3 weeks. We will all be having ice cream at a social and looking forward to the coming days.
Absolutely.
See you.
Thank you again, everyone.
Right.
Have a great night.
Everybody.